reviews in black and white. Today we're going to be spitting out a lot of beers for you. So
we're not going to spit.
We're not. No. Okay. We're going to be drinking a lot of beers really fast. So pay attention. We got 21st Amendment Brewing bitter American beer, 4.4% alcohol by volume. This is out of Cold Springs, Minnesota. Yeah, this is a extra pale ale. Could have fooled me, thought it was a bitter ale or something. It's got the monkey on the back. So that's what you want to look for there. Monkey on the back.
Pale ales are bitter. I think that's why they were doing that.
Yeah.
All right, on the nose, slight hoppiness. A little bit of pineapple, a little bit of resin, pine resin. Sweet.
A little sawdust. A little sawdust, a little hoppiness. I'm liking it. What am I thinking of? That cereal comes in squares. It's got the pattern.
Shredded wheat?
Something like that. Yeah, I'm getting like a little, kind of like a woody, but cereal-y type smell. Good nose, not bad.
This isn't half bad. Just an etching of the hoppiness. It's not as bitter as I would expect, but it's a lighter style, I think. I love the color, almost amber, a little copperish going on.
I remember back to the like the commercial of the guy's bitter beer face, whatever, it closes up like that. This really doesn't get to that point. So bitter American, nah, it's not that bitter. It's actually a pretty smooth drinking beer. A little bit of action there, good hops, mellow palate. I'm gonna have to give it 7.9.
I'd give it a 6.
All right. All right, we're back with Fulton beer. What do you know about it?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just kidding. It's from Minneapolis, up in this piece. All right, the Lonely Blonde American Blonde Ale, Fulton. It's kind of weird, but I was reading about these guys like 5-6 years ago, starting a brewery in their garage. So to see them up and running and bottling their stuff makes me excited. Fulton neighborhood is very close to my old stomping ground, so little hometown pride coming through.
Yeah, this product is actually getting really hot lately. There's also Child of Vine.
Sweet Child of Vine is their IPA.
Yep, and that is extremely hot right now.
I forgot to get the particulars on this one. 4.8% alcohol. I did say American Blonde, ale, whatever. Let's hit to it.
Not bad.
A little sweetness, definitely some barley on the nose. A little bit of almost grape nut cereal, if I dare.
I can see where you're going, but that's pretty much it. It's pretty lacking on the nose for me. I heard this beer is a lot like the Surly, not Wet, not Furious, the Cynic. That's what I've been hearing.
Cynic ale
is like. Yep. So let's see if it stacks up. I don't know.
No, I don't think they're the same style. But this, all right. A little bit lighter style. You get a little bit of, for lack of a better term, almost that little bit of copper thing going on. Not IPA style, but just a little tinge of sour metallic. But it's a good taste. I can't really explain it. We're trying to rush through these videos. But a little weediness.
Getting that. It's not bad. All around, this is a very smooth beer. If you like a light beer that's not like the super crisp, clean, tastes like water, this has actually got, not necessarily body, but it's got the cream. It kind of lingers. If that's something you're looking for, a perfect beer. Yeah, I don't think it stands up to the Cynic.
It's lightweight. I don't think they're the same style of beer, honestly. I don't know where that came from. But lightweight, you know, a little golden straw color. You could pound this all week long, to be honest.
Sure.
I think it's a very well made beer. But it's a simple beer. It's, you know, it's made to be put out for barbecues and you know, outdoor picnics and whatnot, gatherings. Would I drink this while I'm like reading a book? No, because I like to drink things that I have to think about while I'm reading. I know, wrap your head around that.
I thought you were going to say because you don't read, but I don't know. Whatever.
I do audiobooks, damn it.
Gotcha. I'm going to step in. I'm going to give this a, let's go 8.6. I like it. What are you thinking?
You know what? I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're back. We have Flying Dog's Woody Creek White. It's a Belgian-style wheat beer, or wit beer, if you want to get all juicy with it. Pour a little bit.
I hope you don't want to get juicy with it.
This is out of, where again? I'm sorry. Sorry.
All right, D'Amico didn't like the way I was saying this, but Maryland.
Maryland. There we go. Maryland.
I was saying Maryland.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't hear it that way, but 4.8% alcohol by volume. It's out of Fredrick, Maryland, and now I'm over pronunciating it, but whatever. All right, so
very interesting nose. 4.8% on this beer for alcohol. Get a little bit of that.
It's like dry straw.
Right. Yeah. That's typical for a lot of Belgian white beers.
Citrus, dry straw, wheat, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, just that little citrus note in there, working along with it. That is a wonderful nose, and it's very unique. I like it.
Oh yeah, crisp, clean, but definitely a wheat beer. That sweet straw is coming through for sure. This is filtered, yeah, but definitely it's a wheat beer for sure. Unmistakably.
Candy sugars, crisp, clean, sweet. Talking about that sweet wheat, that's there too. A little bit of cream to it, not much though.
Right.
Finishes off.
A little banana peel to it.
Fresh. Oh yeah, you know what? That is great. Right on the finish.
Yeah. Boy.
Good stuff. Good stuff. You know, I'm gonna spit it out right away. 8.75. I like this beer. Can't get around it.
Not my favorite Belgian wheat or Belgian white beer, but it's very, very tasty. I'm gonna give this one 7 3/4.
7 3/4. Okay.
All right, we're back. Another Blond ale. This is a Belgian style. Leffe, which I'm sure a lot of you guys already know about. But we had it. We figured might as well throw it in the mix.
We've done the Leffe Brown before.
Yes.
Thought we'd break out the Leffe Blonde. This one is actually the more readily available, I believe.
Not much on the nose, but that was expected. I knew that.
From what I've had in the past with this beer, I'm always thinking vegetables. I'm always thinking like corn, wheat, just a medley of vegetables in this beer. I don't know why.
Vegetarian over here.
Yeah, right.
That's rabbit food, man. Rabbit food.
Yeah. And I'm getting it again. I'm getting like potatoes and corn and it's very weird.
I don't eat vegetables, so I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't eat vegetables either, but somehow I
can't afford vegetables. I just walk through the produce section like I can't afford you. I'm sorry. Cheap meat for sure. Spicy, Belgian. Oh, you're definitely getting that barley, wheaty, that sweetness. but definitely the spice. I don't want to say nutmeg, but it's sort of like that 5 spice kind of deal.
No, go to nutmeg.
A little bit of cardamom almost.
Sure.
Very nice.
Yep. It's very nice on the palate. I'm getting that nutmeg. That's a big part of it. Corn, people. Corn. You like corn? Whatever. This is your beer. I'm telling you. That's
So you
what
get
I'm
the
getting
sweetness of like sweet corn. Really
Right.
sweet corn. Sure.
Exactly. That's perfect.
Even though I know they're not putting corn in their beer, but
Yeah.
oh well.
But who knows?
God, this is so good.
It is.
I'm gonna give it an 8.25.
Did we go over, let's see here,
Oh,
alcohol percentage, 6.6% alcohol by volume. The actual brewery name is Abbaye de Leffe, Belgium. And let's see, we'll get their website on there as well for you to check out, because they have lots of products.
Just Google it. Who
So,
knows?
what are you gonna rate this thing?
8 1/4.
8 1/4. Match you. 8 1/4.
Very
Sounds
nice.
good.
Very nice. See? All right. Once again, we are back. Sierra Nevada's Ruthless Rye. I've had this beer once on tap, never out of the bottle.
Missing out.
We'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling.
We're looking at the 2012 6.6% alcohol by volume India Pale Ale brewed with rye. I'm into rye right now. Big thing for me. Thought we'd finish off with this guy. There's some rye there on the nose, for sure.
Spicy. Let me let my head come down a little bit.
Yeah, it's insane. This is a heavy nose, heavy nose.
I like it.
I mean, it's got wheat, barley, rye, just boom. It's all right there for you.
Look at that color though. Man,
Hops are big.
Wish I had a white piece of paper. Hey, Shannon, will you grab me a paper plate? That's right, baby. We got low production value here.
We're talking about hops on the nose that are a little bit more bitter too. Not the floral nose.
Very nice.
Kind of a bitter, like strong, heavy, just kind of like abrasive almost.
You think it's abrasive?
I think it is, definitely.
I don't
think a regular beer drinker can take this beer and enjoy it. It takes a real beer connoisseur to enjoy this beer.
Regular beer drinker, as in
Miller Lite, Bud Light.
So water beer drinkers.
Right.
Yeah, I think this segues really nicely. I think it's the nose. It's complex, but it meshes well. Everything works and complements each other. The sweetness, of the barley, the spice of the rye, just the overall aroma and bouquet coming together. Boy, it really works.
On the palate, starts off malty, finishes hoppy. You don't get a lot of sweet character, but you get a lot of that bitterness coming through.
See, I got a lot of sweetness.
Did you? At the beginning or the end?
Right in the beginning. Toward the mid palate, that little bite on the side of your tongue, that bitterness, but it's not overpowering. It just sits there, kind of settles, creams up, and kind of washes back to the spiciness of the rye. The rye is very, very prominent in this beer.
Pungent.
Very nice. Oh, a little bit of white pepper, that dusty white pepper. Oh my God, this is very nice. I'm gonna say this. I can't afford produce, like I said earlier, but if you've ever tried pink peppercorn, you definitely get that on this beer. Right after the white pepper, it steps it up, a little fruitiness, but the spice is ever so slow. If any of you guys are chefs out there, comment. Please let everyone know I'm not stupid here. Try this beer. Tell me if you've ever had pink peppercorn. You get a little hint of that on the very finish of this beer.
Interesting.
Very, very nice.
I'm not getting the sweetness like you, but I'm still loving this beer. It's abrasive. It's not saying I'm sorry. The rye's coming out and just giving me everything it's got. 8.75 for me.
See, my description is going to be a little different. Because I don't find it abrasive. I find it very complimenting. I think it's got some strong points, but then they kind of feather into other little flavors delicately, and then boom, something else will pop up as prominent or dominant, and then it'll feather into something else. I think it blends well. To me, the word abrasive is in your face, punch, 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 and then completely goes away. But that's just me. I'm thinking of like abrasive ale from Surly. I mean, it hits you right in the mouth and walks away like nothing happened. So, very good beer, by the way. This one, back to the Sierra Nevada, I'm going to give this 8.75.
All right. Great. Well, check out these beers that you've seen today. Subscribe, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.
Pin us on Pinterest.
Pinterest, of course. How did I forget that? All right. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you.